Welcome everyone to a spicy unboxing. We got the LEWD Adventures card game here, the Bandy Boozy Battle Box. Now if you don't know LEWD Adventures, it's a roleplay for couples aged 21 and up. Well, in Europe that's 18 because it's American made. And you have to perform spicy acts with your partner to advance in the story, or well, if you're very liberal minded and you play with a group of players, yeah, well. So I have no idea which the cards are gonna say because it just came out of my mailbox when I'm taping this. So it was a Kickstarter, not too expensive, and well, it looks like fun for some not so innocent adventuring with the girl in the evenings. So let's open it up. There is a rule sheet first. Let's see. Up. You need to collect 10 cards to win the game and only drink monster, and 6 cards count towards this total. So yep, this is well, I'm not monetized anyway, but it also gives you an idea what we're gonna do. You got designed for 2 players, but you can play it with more than 2 players, up to 6. Whoa. They do not recommend to play with more than 6 players. Well, then you're having a very heavy party. For drink cards, all players will compete. If a roll requires an opponent to drink, the player's roller's right will drink. If a roll requires both players to drink, all players will drink. So that's the expanded rules. For the monster cards, it's the player to the left that will run it in battle, and for the 6 cards, the player who draws the card will determine who they wish to compete against. Okay, that's special, because you have to engage in erotic competition with the opponent, and then who wins that card. So somehow I doubt this video will remain long on YouTube, but we'll see. We'll see. I've seen worse, and the channel is not for children marked anyway. So we got quick start rules, so that's pretty cool. And then we're gonna see, well, it's all suggestive art, of course. A goblin has a 1d6 and a range 1d4. You got the yellow snow, don't drink the yellow snow. You got a UV light, a tongue challenge. You have to pick a word longer than 5 letters. The other player will close their eyes with their opponent, spells the words over to one of their nipples. If the guesser does not get the answer right, the speller will win the card. Otherwise, the guesser wins this card. By the way, the backs are all pretty. The deadly, turn rolling dice. So the player who drew this card, then they must perform an action according to what was rolled. Takes a sip, the opponent takes 2 sips, both players take 1 sip, no one drinks, 1 sip. So that's a drinking card. You got taunting mockery, so you reduce their next roll to hit. There's a stone fist challenge, which also is for drinking. A stiff turkey, splash guard, the spirit of 6. You got skulls. The 6 race maniac, a 6 challenge. So this, for example, can be very special in group play, because you will engage in a 6 with a position chosen by the player who drew this card. Whichever player climaxes first wins this card. If neither player is able to climax, the player who drew it, this card wins. So you got self-satisfaction, roll and drink, roll a dice 6, reflective barrier, a phallic crab, oral endurance, oral. So yeah, you get the idea what kind of card game this is. Not gonna leave the horn dog, so that's a great art. That's just hilarious. The high key, the helping hand. So yeah, this is like a card game that's gonna be fun to play with Nashi. A chugging contest. Oh, I'm gonna win this one. That's something I win at least. But yeah, it's so yeah, I also have something with anal beads and a 69, so it is not like it's an orgy game unless you play it with 4 or 5 players, but you get the general idea. This is a non-children card game. It's one of those, when you have a party, you already have a few drinks up, everyone, hey, I have a little bit nice, bit of an innocent game. It might be a bit special, let's do this, and then things start to happen. So yeah, it's a bit in that style, but yeah, it's the card game LEWD Adventures, and let's well, copulate some horned dogs to heaven or to hell, because Slanish and all that. LEWD Adventures. I don't know how it plays, and I'm definitely not gonna give a detailed data report whenever I'm gonna play it, but it was a fun gimmick, and I just wanted to have it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.